Hi everybody, I hope you are all good, right? Today I've come on here. It's very compelling, right? For me to come on here. These days I wouldn't be having much of the consistency with the life because of my child, because of my family, right? I have a precious family that I don't play with, and I have a lot to do, right? And it's a privilege. I always say that um, as somebody with empathy, it is satisfying, right? To it's satisfying when you have a child, right? And the child is taken from you, okay? Satisfying. So actually, I think it feels good to even spend, okay? It feels good to spend on your child, right? Good. I'm very proud about that. So everything that is going on, every attraction, manifestation, there is a child who takes, okay, and is satisfying. So now the thing is, because of that, it is my wish that I do a lot, right? Let me use wish for now. That I do a lot. In fact, as a matter of fact, I'm really grounded in a way that with the project I'm doing, I will have to go on a certain pace. It's very beautiful. It's nice multitasking, right? It's very beautiful. I'm not even complaining. In fact, complaining won't even do anything. Right? So I try as much as possible to get on the live, right? I appreciate you all. I try as much as possible to get on live. Okay, so what I do is that if I get a chance, then I record videos. Okay. I get a chance, then I record them. Sometimes I would even have to repost because I wouldn't be able to record anything by the time I realize, okay, and these stages are crucial, okay. So when the grounding becomes more perfect, then I think I can have that balance very well, right? So that is it. It's a very beautiful moment right now. I appreciate you all for this time. Today I will talk about the Jinn, right? Now, this message, trust me, maybe you may be seeing it in books, okay, but it's not. This truth is not from book. Trust me. This truth is not from book. You check the vibration of the flow. When I flow, check the vibration, right? That I have to sit down and first of all meditate, okay? And it's an evolution, okay? It is bound to progress and become more better. So it's not like you get stuck in a timeline. I may say something today and say something another time. You have to check the timeline because it's very important. Check the timeline. Trust me, some things I said last 2 years in my consciousness, now I may not say them, but during that time it was so relatable. And sometimes it's even seen in the pictures. Okay, when you look at your picture in 12 somewhere, and now you realize that, hey, so that time what was going through my mind, that I accepted that reality as as it is. It was like I didn't have any problem with this picture when I was even posting it. But 10 years after, or 15 years after, looking at this picture, so it goes like that. So 15 years after, you take a picture, and another 15 years after, that picture wouldn't really hit you. Okay, all you do is to reflect and be like, hey, maybe at that time your cheeks were all, there was, in fact, your cheeks were qualified to be a well for us to fetch water. Your shoulders were having well, well, a borehole, right? And we could fetch water from there, which means that those times were, but even that time you didn't see anything with that. You were just taking a picture and posting, and you even liked it, you used it as your whatever. That is evolution. It's teaching us evolution, telling us about the timelines. Okay, timelines, right? At that time there was a timeline you were in, and now you are in another timeline. That is how life is supposed to be. You don't get stuck. You have to evolve in your truth. I started from somewhere, now I'm here. I have track records of many things I've done. Okay, I've lost passwords for those things, but maybe those who are still having that friendship with those accounts, there's a timeline. I used to defend things. Okay, very religious, very defensive, very critical, very judgmental, narcissistic, right? Because that's it. You seek to, it's like there is a certain reality that you have to please. Okay, so it's about learning. But one thing about me was, even in the religious world, I learned. Okay, I ask questions, I think, I go into the scriptures, right? I consider the literature aspect of everything. I look at context, I look at timelines, I look at dispensations, I look at them whenever I'm reading them. So it will push you out. Anytime you approach the religious books with that, it pushes you out. Now you come back and talk to the same people you are with. You tell them that I've seen these things and these things, and I think they will say, hey, don't please. So if you think about these things too much, you will go mad, or you'll be a mad person. And from then, if you hold on to that and you come and talk to them, they will deem you as you are lost and gone. But that is actually awakening. Okay, right? When I see the people who are so much doing, there has been a timeline with that. And at that time, if you come and stand and tell me that Jinn, or if you come and tell me that locks and calories and all those things, hey, I will say you were a devil, whatever. I will just, I will tag you in my mind. I will, I won't get you. You won't convince me. Just as now, you can't convince me. You see? So it's an evolution. This means you are evolving. But these things are you see, in the concrete or in the 99 world, it's rare. It's like, no. Where you are going is so, you are lost. The moment you make yourself the center, and now try to be like, there is actually no God out there, right, than you and the culture inside you. Like, See, it's incomplete in that world. They don't dim it. The moment they see that the energy you are centering yourself, hey, then get ready for the persecution. Because the Jinn, and that is why I'm talking about Jinn this time. Because after this video, you are coming to realize that there is actually a Jinn that has been taken out of the people to make everything possible. Today, I tried my best to flow, because English is the problem. I tried to flow. I really tried. It was very draining. To flow, for people to get what I'm trying to say, is so liberating and redeeming. After watching the video, you realize that things are, you are getting it. That's why I'm saying that my lifestyle and my vibration and the things I do is not for the one who is not ready to question his answers, right? Because as I told you, I've evolved. I take timelines, even in those religious reality. I consider all of them, right? I look at the first mentions. I check the root words, the root meaning of words that I'm seeing. Yes. The more you do that, if you become a student, learn, then it means that you want to see. That is it. That is the Jinn restoration. No, so when I talk like this, people, when I see the religious coming here to say, sometimes it hurts my heart. Because if we sit down, not to be egoistic, but if we sit down and maybe we are having a certain, you won't just come and quote anything and then go scot-free. No. Right? You don't just go to a verse and then say it and then go. We are going to, no, you in fact, by the time I'm done with you, your life will not be the same. And this is not something to maybe boast or something, but I want to say that the journey has been like this. We adventure, right? And anytime you switch on such a frequency, it will lead you back to nature, your source. Yeah. Because you are restoring the Jinn. The missing Jinn is the restorations. It's progressive. When you fully restore the Jinn, you realize that now you are flowing on a certain power, right? It's progressive. It's levels. The awakening are in levels. Okay, it's in levels. Some people are in the first level. In the first level, normally you like to be going on trips into the rabbit holes. You go on a trip. You go into the rabbit hole, you come back, then you come back to your jobs and businesses. Yes, the person is conscious, the person is seeing the things, but the person has to work and do some things and earn some money. The person is still on the concrete frequency. The person is researching, the person is seeing things. Now the person is having experiences with the psychedelic, right? And now the person is talking much at the workplace and the whole lot. Some are in that first, level. It's cool. Keep going. That's how it is. But things are already exposing. We should establish that fact that the truth is here. And it's not like I'm coming to sit here to be like, come to awakening. No, it's not like that. I'm not an evangelist. I'm not this. But I'm the true prophet though. Yeah, when we talk about prophet and a whole lot of people don't get it. That's why I'm even saying that even this Bible, we should consider many things. And so I think that maybe they thought that they were using the school to shut me, but it also, we use the same, right, frequency for that. And we got to get it. English is the problem. Now, they thought that they were using this whole education programming, like I've taken you to school. No. You rather help me. You really help me. You really helped me go back and start from the beginning. In fact, it helped me so much because it's exposing. The matrix is too much exposing. It's too exposing. The programming is too exposing. You realize that even in your life, as you are reading the books, as you are in the religious, it prompts you. Awakening hits you. You look at the stories and your intuition speaks to you. But that's the true God saying that, hey, this is not it. Come on. But you won't listen because it's not popular. It isn't popular. Awakening is not popular. I'm not popular. Yes, I'm not popular. There are some people, as they are doing this, when they get 1 or 2, people are saying that they think they are popular. I'm not popular. No. It's not even for that. No. It's not about that. It's not even about the money. It's not even about the. No. It's a heart thing. We are doing it. This is the truth. This is things we do for love. It's so serious. So I've debunked the thing. I've exposed religion. I've shown you the entity behind. And what is that entity? Actually, you created it. And this will lead me to what we are coming to talk, Jinn. And I know when I'm talking about these things, the frequencies and the environment, becomes a bit intense. Sometimes because what you are talking about is it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I appreciate you all for this time. I'm seeing comments. I will attend to them. Yes, Deles Dolly, I appreciate. Yes, it's amazing, and I keep seeing people that I see often when I come. Often, right? When I come. I hope you are all okay. So yes, Ghana or Nigeria? Why is the donation similar? But Ghana or Nigeria. So the donation is making you bring the countries, Ghana or Nigeria. Ghana or Nigeria. And I'm also here. I know there are people who wouldn't respect themselves and come and then do it. But I want, in fact, before I came, Buddha spoke to me. Buddha told me a lot. Buddha has spoken to me. So I am not even going to because this thing that we do, sometimes you need to get inspiration from these powerful masters who have lived here before. You need their inspiration. You need it. Yes, you need their inspiration for this. Buddha has spoken to me, so me right now, you see, first when I come, I'm like, I'll curse you, I'll do this. No. As I'm saying, you see, I'm evolving, right? Good. You can call me Kwame Darwin because I'm really evolving. So me right now, I want the energy is there. If I say it will happen, it will work, but I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. The tree dies from the root. I won't do it. So me, I won't do. I'm nobody. No. I'm not even going to react to any thing. Right? I know they will come. For sure they will come, but it's fine. That holistic witch. Hello from Florida, USA. I appreciate you so much. I hope everything is fine with you. Bantu Mandinka, Jen. Yes, that's what we are talking about today. Yes. Yeah. I appreciate you all for the comments. I'm seeing them. I will attend to every comment that I see. I'm able to see. You remind me of Foster Ibe. Who is that? I don't know the person, right? I don't know the person. Is that a celebrity or what? Sankofa, yes. That is the thumbnail. Sankofa is very powerful. I actually have a shirt or a shirt like that, which is dropping soon. I'll wear it for you to see. If you like it, my YouTube description is there. You can send me an email. I actually have many things to deliver to many people. I have to ship some things to people because, yes, and love wins. If you see this video, you are going to get it, okay? Because I'm grounded, right? And this DHL, I realized they've closed for some time now, but don't worry. You will get. I said, oh, don't worry, don't worry. The world, that world is not ended now, right? It will end. That world is ending, but it's not now. Though it's now, but it's not now. So don't worry, relax. I'll just stay present, okay? Yeah. I appreciate you all for the patience and for the understanding. Now, I'm a 92-year-old woman. So please, you have to get me, okay? 92-year-old woman is doing things on a slow pace. And I'm trying my best. Yeah. And I appreciate you all for sending that high vibration to the family, right? Ha. It's also earth as well. Yes. Today I will be cutting this whole thing, this topic from many angles, okay? Yes. And it will make sense. Okay, it will make sense. So you see, I was saying something in the video that I posted earlier that Jinn are simply spirit, okay, or water, okay. So the reason why water is symbolic to that is because of the fact that water actually represents a lot. Water represents creation. Water represents flow, flexibility, interdimensional. Okay, water is very interdimensional. Okay, so when we flip water is spirit. When we flip spirit is water. Are you getting it? So we should understand that as souls that are having a physical experience on consciousness, you should know that spirit and water, when you see the water, that is spirit. Okay, spirit translated, right? When you see the water, that is spirit. You see, when I say water, I'm talking about a natural water that is coming from nature, okay? A water that refreshes, right? True water. Not a fake water that mimics the true water, not genetically made waters. I told you, and it is sad that people can even applaud water that is created out of a poop. Sorry. Mama minka the tree na me expressing me ejanai, right? Or friendly innovation, water from that thing, and then it's being drunk, and they are saying it's innovation. That is not actually water. That is lab work, and it's all part of the other side of the Jinn, okay? But we will get there. So water, spirit. Listen. Spirit, water is serious. Now there is also a Jinn IN. There is a Jinn IN, which is Jinn, alcohol. Now Jinn Jinn is water too, but it is not natural. It is made to also mimic water. So when you drink the Jinn or alcohol, when it enters your body, right, your body has been tricked to think it's water. And that is it. Your body has been tricked. That is Jinn. That's why they call it Jinn. So when you drink it, your body tricks it. It tricks your body. It comes with a vibration of I am one of you, and they're like, okay, enter, because at least there's a consciousness, right? So once the thing is coming in, then it means that, oh, okay, it's vetted and approved. Because how did it end there? How did the Jinn end inside the stomach, right? How did it end there? Which means that there is an approval. Okay, so it's treated as water. But now when it gets inside into your Jinn, now your Jinn doesn't see it as water. Now it's like, oh, no, it's not water. No, this is not water. No, this is not water. That's not that. This is not it. This is toxic. Then it begins to control and manipulate your Jinn. I'm establishing something new. So religion is actually a science that they have used, they've personalized it. I'm establishing something. So listen, anytime you enter into religion, everything science is now looking like a person. Everything science is now alchemized into person. So that is why the religious books talks about Jinn, but it is using a certain. That's what I'm saying. You need to study. The science is already going on in your body. Study, research, learn. When you are learning the things, don't just read it with the school consciousness, like you went to the school and you were reading, the toy is there, the toy is. When I was a child, if the teacher says the toy is here, the toy is here, actually in my mind, nothing of the toy is here has become practical. I am also saying the toy is here because the teacher says I should say it. This is the frequency that pushes them also into religion. So when you are in religion, that's how that's the frequency. It is a toy. I said it is a toy. If you don't say it is a toy and the teacher sees you, the teacher is going to beat you. So it is a toy, but it is a toy frequency hasn't hit you or anything. Though it is a toy, it's something maybe is in your consciousness, but it's not a reality for you to be like. But I was also that person that when the teacher is teaching, sometimes I get carried away. Maybe a certain thing that he said or something takes me away from the class. Then I'm out of the class in consciousness, and that's where sometimes I can just put my head on the table and sleep. And then they wait me, and the students will be laughing at me. But where my mind is, it's like I'm not okay. So when you are reading even the Bible and all these things, right? It's science that has been turned and fabricated and diluted for it to become separate. It's a science in your body. That's why I'm saying that this thing that we are talking about, trust me, I wish people will come to that. Is it's science. So it's not like Jinn means that there is a certain concrete reality of something that is moving with a certain beard, like a person, just like, no. That is why I'm saying that the base is water. Water is the base, because Jinn is simply spirit. when we are touching on spirit, then we are also touching on the formless, right? English is the problem. When we say spirit, what vibrates is something that is not a person anymore. It means that you've traveled your consciousness from a person into nothing. You don't give any category again. Then it brings you to self. Then you get the truth from self. That is how it works. So if we say the only way out is in, that is also the frequency we are trying to put out there for people to see. Oh. There is a fallen angel reality that people like to propagate. That it looks like there was a certain fight up there and then some, like the theatrics, then they are all falling. So they even proceed to even make it more theatric, like a movie. So whenever we are saying, so they've created a reality of a certain fallen angel in your soul, which is very powerful. It's very powerful. That's consciousness. That's how powerful your consciousness can be. People don't get it too. When we say imagination, affirmation, thinking, people think that is a joke. It's a whole world we are dealing with. To the nothingness. So when you look at water, water is dominant on the physical plane because of the masculine frequency that the earth is bearing. Okay, it makes water dominant. It makes water dominant. It makes water more expressive. So are you seeing the masculine and feminine balance in how nature is working? You see the river flowing and you see the earth, right, flowing. That is the balance. You see that thing, the flowing. It's not like the land is like it's on top of the water, but on this level you see the communications of nature to you, telling you a lot about how that energy is working, how when they are saying the whole masculine, feminine, or when they are talking about reality in this aspect, is seen in nature. That's why when I'm using masculine and feminine terms in my conversation, I use them and try to use that because at least it will give you that pictures. And the personalized dimension of the feminine and masculine energy is the woman and the man. That's the other dimension too that we are seeing it from. So we are dimensions of a whole spirit thing. Okay, so the physical dimension is in spirit. So when you go into the religious text, they give you the truth there. The truth is seen there. The truth is seen there, but it will take you 40 years. It will take you 40 years. It will take you 40 years. We are coming to see something here. Let me I wanted to check something so that I channel it in. Yeah, I appreciate your you getting the formula? Well, I'm building something. Religion is a frequency that creates an image. Religion deals with image, confirmations from images. It becomes the reality of the 99. So that is why I can communicate jinns as outcasts from the waters. Get me very well. So when I say outcast from the waters, I'm trying to sound though religious, but I'm taking you into genetics. That is why the video I was holding two briefcases in the video. One is the you aspect, and one is the projections of the world aspect. Outcast from the waters, so that if the religious person is listening, the religious person is going to realize that, listen, that so-called fight that you are saying happened and a certain entity was thrown is a jinn. So now let's deem that as a person, or let's give it an image. Good. Let's give it an image. So now play the theatrics again. I told you that there is nothing up there. When I say there is nothing up there, what do I mean? I'm not saying that there is no reality, but I mean that what the theatrics men are trying to play up there is nothing. There's nothing like that there. Oh, get it too. Now 7 heavens, then it's all water. Don't look at the water. That's why I've been telling you, connecting to nature, go to the ocean, go and check things are coming in. Yes, it's like that. Look at the water. So outcast from the waters. So play the theatrics again. Outcast from the waters. So let's say, yes, there's a fight that has happened in the ocean. Can you fight your mother? No, you can't. But let's say you are trying to fight your mother. And your mother say, me where I born you. Me where I born you. Me where I brought you. You won't fight me. No, I'm ahead. And it's true, in this logical term, your mother, if you fight your mother, it's serious. Trying to be abusive to your mother or hate your mother. No. That's serious. At every point I got, whether in my mother, hey, I just can't have that thought. And she doesn't care if I'm in this, or she says as it is. I get angry sometimes. I'm like, it pains me, but I can't do anything because it's natural. That's how it's supposed to be. Your mother, right? So you are giving that that dimensional Anna, that third dimensional Anna is giving. Oh yes, I told you God is a woman, so I don't play with such situation. Unless maybe you are disturbing me. Don't disturb me. I said the creator is a woman. So play that theatrics again. Play it. But this time round, the entity won't fight in mother. The entity won't fight in mother. Throne. Because the seat of the divine feminine rising The seat of the divine feminine energy is the ocean. So what you see as the oceans and the oceans, they are all, is telling you, right? But they had to also put it in movies for you to see. So we are still going by the theatrics. The waters, nature, it makes sense in there. When you connect to nature, if you like, go and swim in the ocean, go to the ocean and go in and swim in the ocean, swim in there. You are going to feel God there. But you were in your homework, you didn't feel, you feel God there. That's where God will make sense. Like you feel God. That God energy, you feel it, and you feel it inside. We don't talk much, it's silent. And it doesn't even have a name. We don't have a name for that. So now, religion, what is religion doing? Religion is creating out of your projection. And let us create man in our image. That image there is a projection. And the reality is done. So some people are seeing literally, because me, honestly, people be like, I've seen something like me. No. The thing is that I'm very silent. I'm very adventurous already. I'm very observant. If I see it, then I will know. Then I will have to know that is the timing to see that thing. But it shouldn't be like my life. I'm made to see that. No. I'm very physical. More physical to be seen. Like I give honor to the astral reality when I go to rest or meditate or sleep. But when it is in the day or whatever, it's not for that. A lot of work to do, a lot of things to do. I'm very, very, I'm a perfect example of leave it to the power of the universe, okay? And be ye responsible and work on yourself. Like do it. Your intuitions are right. Because I'm an earth person. This is my home. I have nowhere. This is the thing. I have no home again. There is no heaven I'm being promised. This is my heaven I was promised. Look at me. So look, you see where I'm coming from. This is my heaven I've been promised. And it's not even after a certain, unquote, death. Because I told you death is unconsciousness. And transitioning is maintaining consciousness. Listen to me very carefully. We are establishing something. Get me very well. I will still play the theatrics. And then after all is said and done, I bring you back to yourself and then we are done. Then I let you get this whole. They are putting everything in the English. Per their is and please come to get it. Everything is not just like that, okay? Listen, observe. I told you that in the same matrix, you realize that there wasn't anything at all. There wasn't anything. They were just illusion. There was no walls. There was no. The walls were not real. The wall, WALL, was not real. Like that, it's like you can't go here, you can't go here, you can't go here. It wasn't real. But many are going to learn that lesson or see it when they have entered into that astral consciousness, where they can't come back again. They will realize every truth, and that is what the term death will be, right? It's a trap. So you are trapped in the astral till the alchemization, depending on your vibration, becomes possible. So then you see that, some people are seeing that so this was what my partner was. So my partner was this. That's why they want to use religion to create as judgment day, or it is appointed for the man to die once and after. But remember, we are still on the theatrics, because these theatrics will also theater per the projections and per the vibration. The soul experiences are not the same. To someone, to some, or to a soul, it's not going to be like, the person was already aware of everything. It's not new. The person is booking. The person keeps going. The person was on and going, and it doesn't even look like the person is going. But the person is aware that, okay, I'm not actually in contact with this reality again. So Buddha told me something. That's why I said I am not even going to react to any negativity. I'm not going to. You listen. That ability to realize that, okay, this is what has happened, and it is I am aware of this transition. I'm aware of this reality. Ascension means being aware of realities. That's ascension. Being aware of realities, not losing the awareness, not losing the consciousness. If you are here and you didn't know you are here, you have to know that you were here and you didn't know that you were here. The theatrics are played. So the heaven and hell concept is actually a Jinn manipulation to make the people have a consciousness of that until they purge themselves. It's going to be like that, and it cycles. So it's not like you are being here, know everything. No, be real, connect with your heart. Every truth will come to you at every point. That is the vibration. That is the thing. You stay true. Their competition, you are not part of it. Their this, you are not part of it. That you are not, right? You are not part of that reality. You are not part of that. That's it. You have become present and connecting. That's it. However, people are going to tell you this, you are this, you are this. Forget about it's rubbish. They are very stupid. Leave them. So, religion is creating realities. So, Jinn has become something that is personalized as an image of something. When you go and you search Jinn on the internet, you are going to see some images, It's all part of the programming, right? Or maybe they are going to use Aladdin, but remember, look into the Aladdin thing very well. Then just look at the bottle and the tin. But look at what is being played, written, ask questions. You realize that, okay, it will bring you to a point. trust me, it will bring you to a point. Like, at least get into that. Okay, the Aladdin and the genie bottle. Okay. So genius, or the person is a genius. Oh, okay. Wow. Then you break from the spell of English. So which means that you've broken one spell, Jinn. Because you came from many times. Remember, what did the Matrix do? Your parents, what did they do? When they placed you into the school, they placed you into religion. Look at it. You need to be out of these two things. And most of the times, you just have to see that these things are coming together as one to confirm something. You went to school, you did the science, they talked about genetics, genetic structure, whatever, the cells, whatever, DNA, RNA, whatever, the proteins, the this, the that. I'm not a scientist too. But trust me, that's it. You were just, what were you doing? But remember, what would they do? What would they say? The person who is locked up in the modern science consciousness will point you as also a spiritism person. But science was, that science you are learning in school, it was men that connected to nature, and out of that there was a certain metaphysical knowledge that they got. It's all part of the Jinn work. They got to see the reality. And you, the person that is a sun being, yours was not even according to books or going to pharmacy shop or hospital. No, your life under the sun, your life in the sun was the science. Because your body is already proving them it's happening. I'm telling you. So the reason why some of us, we found awakening and we are speaking our truth, is that the genes were not entirely destroyed. So yes, there's a recovery. Our genes was, they nearly got us in that spell of a certain life, but no, we saw all of them as distracting you from enjoying life. Like, I want to enjoy life. Why all these pressures and all these kind of things? What are we seeing? What are the outcome? Let's look at the state of the people. These people go to church. Are we coming to play with that? These people go to church. They are fooling there. They are destroying. They go to church. There is a crazy town. A crazy town. Look at the state of it. The people are, look at the ego, look at the darkness, look at the, where is the love? Let something happen to you, you are going to see a whole lot of videos. Or let's say, oh, Nana Kwame, this, crazy town, yeah. Are you going to please that town? Are you not going to live life? And how are you going to live that life? Well, for me, I got to know that all these things were just delusions, and they were just time wasting, energy draining, right? And I am that person that treasures solitude, and I also love family and a certain creation, a certain culture. where we live peacefully, right? We explore more because that's life. You come to realize that these things are really the gateway, the map into knowing more, into finding more, right? And that is how it's supposed to be. You take everything out and you live life. No anxiety, you are not in any competition with anybody. The person has 10 billion. You need 10 billion. You have 10 billion, I don't have 10 billion. When I know that this whole gene and genetic things and the things that are really happening in these times, the pharmacy and these things are all something that they write it on the labels, they write it on the product, they write it, they confess, you see confessions. You experiment your body, you see that yes, your body says, it is what it is. You lived through all this. That's Jinn. So now listen. When we talk about Jinn, I said the spirit. So the spirit, which is also you, because you are spirit. We are still playing the theatrics. So you are spirit. You are having an experience. You are spirit, or you are cosmic, whatever. You are many English. Look at life. You realize that there is an interpretation. So back to the matter. Jinns are outcasts from the waters. Something has been taken from the land. Something has been taken from the body. There is a factor that makes you come to yourself. It has been taken away. Let this be deemed as a perspective, okay? Take it like I'm sharing my perspective, but trust me, it's also universal, because we want that good thing to come. We want to raise our attraction level. We want to be at our best. We want to this or that. This is the secret. This is the map. This is the thing. But it will take you 40 years. The 40 years there, you heard it first here. You didn't hear it, the 40 years. The 40 years journey. And Moses and the Israelites. Look at this. They said the Canaan was here, but they were going away. Is that not the matrix? Is that not the matrix? The drama? And they will take your mind on a whole trip because they are establishing a story to manipulate you. So awakening simply means coming out of everything into nothing. Then you are able to redeem yourself. Then you save yourself. That's how you save yourself. You come to nothing. So now, at that moment, you won't be ruled by any sense of fear again or anything again. Now you realize that you are thinking in a certain way, some thoughts are coming, then you must have been in a certain low vibration. Check that moment. Maybe that moment there's a lot of stress. You are your cultures are being, you are not seeing it. Check that and get the arrangements done. Then you get back. Sometimes too, your body will communicate to you. That is also the Jinn. It's a whole another Jinn. The Jinn that gives you communications in your body, these are a Jinn. You feel this, you feel okay, let me fast, let me do this, let me do it fast. Listening to your intuition, right? It's all genetic. And one thing about you is that your genes are capable of renewing. Now this brings us to aging. A lot has happened to the Jinn. The genie bottle has been traumatized. Imagining your own genie bottle that you have to use is being used by someone else. That is what is happening now. The theatrics. The theatrics, at the end of the day, you go on the algorithm, you go on the internet, you go on the... And when the algorithm senses that you are particularly interested in that thing, then more is coming to keep you distracted. More is coming to keep you distracted. There's a lot to do, right? You have to leave from settlement. Come on. Hey. The fallen angel story is what you are seeing. So we are seeing people who can come and say that I met something or a spirit, and the spirit told me this. Listen to me very carefully. And the spirit told me this, that I shouldn't, the spirit wants to work with me. I shouldn't eat this. I should do this. I should do this. I should do that. The person says, the person is my grandfather. It says it's from my grandfather, it's my family or whatever, my family line. I'm working with that spirit. It's Jinn, Lord or Jinn. Your Jinn projection. So your Jinns have that reality. And you see them. After that, you tell the person, okay, so what do you do? What is it? Oh, if there is a bad luck and there is this thing, if there is this or that, I will help you. There's this or that, I will help you. This or that. It's a special gift. Is there this? Is there that? Is there that? There are some people, they've come into a certain consciousness that if they give you the watermelon juice to drink, you are going to be healed. The person's Jinn energy creates the frequency. So in the religious world, the smart people have understood that principle. You fast, you stay away from food, you get a ritual done, They are for you see the thing is that they are stuck in the timeline, and because of a certain ego, they wouldn't be able to redeem themselves, even when the mother comes calling. But it will be too late, because at that time, when they go into the concrete, yes, it will be read to them according to their faith. FATE, FAITH. Listen, it will be read back to you. The theatrics are playing. That is why it is what it is. You go, you don't come in that same body. And that is why the mortuaries are existing, because they are using that as the ritual. When the reincarnation happens, you are not coming in that body again. You are not coming with the same body again. Because listen to me, I'm coming to drop something. The thing is that whenever you go back into what they will say, they will try to maybe say dark matter or whatever. Your body is compatible with that reality. When that reality is trying to work on what is here, it's not alien. It's not alienated. So a part of your ancestors understood that kind of ritual, and they realized that we are natural. So even if there is a time that the body should go into the earth, and that will be the perfect ritual, then you respect that reality. With that, you have created an ascension for the person on a certain frequency, because you were conscious. But can you create an ascension for what you are seeing, the concrete? No. It tells you, the more you see those things, the more you see people who are obsessed with the afterlife. It's a portal. They are obsessed with the afterlife. You see the cemeteries or whatever, they are obsessed with the afterlife. Nobody should listen that foolishness. You don't try with my reality. When I'm done and I transition, it will be a ritual. It's mine. Everything is mine. Everything is mine. Nobody owns anything. It's mine. The mother gave it to me. You have lived the life, and you are living it. So let me drop one thing. You have an experience where, okay, I'll bring this one in. You hear a story of missing people in a way. Okay, so the person is missing. We couldn't find the body. We couldn't find anything. We've had stories like that. And it wasn't like there was a certain traumatic situation that happened. No. But we just didn't see the person. Nobody saw the person again. Have you get that reality? Nobody saw the person again. The person is out of all eyes. Nobody's. because most of the time the people's body didn't go through any rubbish or anything like that. So listen, we have seen ghosts. Some people say something like, they said this guy is no more, but I've seen him somewhere. Don't you see that reality, that theatrics? And people have gone through that experience where they saw somebody that was not in the scene, like declared gone. But you have seen the person at another place. Do you know what has happened? Or in some many years' time, many years' time, you see the person, it's like you see that. Back to the matter. Back to the matter. Today I'm taking you on a trip. This trip is serious. We are trying to use the sense. We are trying to be physical in this session. Okay, it's all about that. And after that, then it will take you into many holes. Okay, I have a lot of rabbit holes. So I have a lot of rabbit holes to put many people in. 40 years compensation plan. You heard it first here. No way, you are going to compensate me. Or I will appear to you wherever you go. A natural soul, a pure soul, listen to me, a pure soul that was conscious of nature, that was conscious of her environment. The earth can reincarnate that soul back. The earth is a strong alchemy. If you go through the concrete style, then you will be born as in you, the soul, have come in another body. So the mortuary style is to maintain the birth and the birth vibe, where there will be souls that will be coming from that. No. Even if you reincarnate here again, you shouldn't reincarnate from a certain hospital birth. No. That's why your work in nature is very important. You are building that. That's what I'm saying, that everything that they told you about God is, don't go far, don't go out of yourself. It's where you are. Your nature is it being conscious of this reality, and then living as you, right? At every point of your life, you have to learn, you have to see the things, and then also try as much as possible to be also more conscious about that. As simple as that. So the videos, when you see them, I am paraphrasing them. Live streams are expanding them, but videos that I post will paraphrase the things. I told you about the Jinns. Go and watch about it, and then come back and watch this. Then you are going to get it. Outcast from the waters. So the witchcraft propagation, family witchcraft, voodoo, is all energy out of us. Men sat down, and created that, like ensure that a system like that. And trust me, if you want to see some things, how do I put it? You will see what you see now is not the confirmation of, it's like that thing. You don't base it only on that what you see is like you draw a certain kind of because the reality has also taught us that the things we see, objects in mirror are closer than they appear. They write it on the car. Don't let it trick you. Because many people are dying out of a certain reality we are giving them in the driving the mirror. They are making mistakes because they are not present. And the people's state is down. You are on a road with people who, you share a road with people who have a whole lot of Jinn. They've drank the alcohol and a whole lot. If you want to learn driving, learn it naturally, right? Then when you master it, trust me, even if you have the psychedelic, you even become more powerful in navigation. Trust me. You realize that even in the driving, the mother has taken over because consciousness is so loud. That is what the herbs will do. The Jinn, which means that your Jinn recognizes the plant. Okay, there's a Jinn in you that recognizes the plant and uses it for your own good. So naturally learn the driving. If you want somebody to teach you, let the person teach you on it. Then after that, as you have done a lot and then you've reached a certain consciousness, then you realize that, okay, trust me, I know what I'm doing and I see ahead, right? I'm present. the plant will help you. So some people share that testimony. When I take alcohol and I drive, it's like I don't know what's happening. But on the other hand, when you are on the other vibe, on the plant, the air vibe, you realize that even when a pin falls you hear, even when you are doing the curve, you do it so nice. Then because you are in wisdom, you see. You are not even in a hurry. You are not even thinking about those blowing horns. No. Because you have come to realize the place you are finding yourself, and you are driving. You are going. Just be in your lane. But that's not the world you are seeing actually. You are sharing the place with the alcoholics. So if your energy is not that strong, then there can also be a drama. So always be present. That is the only way you can do whatever you want to do, and then do it. The divine protection is in being present. That's where the divine protection is. That's where no spiritual attack is coming to. That's where you're not going to see jinns manipulating you, or see some Some people are dead. They are like, when I'm there, I see some well, accept the reality and adventure, right? Adventure it. You realize that, okay, maybe you are thinking too much. You are overthinking. And sometimes you realize that, okay, I'm feeling a certain breeze, energy, right? And it looks like the things are moving, right? It's a confirmation. That is alchemization happening, even if, come on, I don't want to go deep into that. That is actually the Messianic living, right? A taste of Messianic living. You are actually not on the standards of this world, right? So now, Jinn in religious terms have been dissolved. I've destroyed it. Simple. The only relevance I picked out of there was that whatever they are trying to tell you, the confirmations are in the body already. So listen to your body. So the thing is, the Jinn in their text are saying smokeless fire. Smokeless fire. The sun is actually having a fire frequency. No smoke. Okay. Nobody is controlling the sun. You see, you see that they have now a whole lot of things going, but the sun, that eye is aware, the soul which is the sun. So you are the Jinn. You are made out of smokeless fire. The sun. Try grounding in the sun and see. Ground in the sun. when you start that, you will live to ground in the sun every day. You will see the sun every day. You will see the sun every day. When you gaze at the sun, you will see the sun every day. When you ground on the earth, you will feel the earth every day. But what is the earth telling you? The earth is also vibrating to you that you see, aliens have been introduced here. It wasn't about flying cars. It's not like we are here and then cars are flying. So the thing is that the reason why we are seeing a whole matrix of people looking to live in a world of flying cars is that remember, the theatrics are already there. So the person is actually anticipating for that future. Now when you listen, when you have the conversation, now when you go and the person will be like, you go out there, the person will be like, hey, please, 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 go with this your nature conscious, those things. So I am serious. Survivor. Hey, it's not about see me, hey. So the life is about survive, believe in God, then you will stamp that thing, create a person and survive, create a person in your mind, right, and survive. It will be fine. Don't worry. If it's true, don't worry, though. Hey, you said there is no God. Hey, you said there is no God. Hey, there is no God. This guy. Yes, there is no God. There is no God. There isn't. I don't recognize that reality. There isn't. But there is a lot to explore here. We are seeing some things and we are getting the confirmations our own way. And I'm not even forcing you to also, multidimensional. You are using every part of your Jinn. None of them is taken from you, or you've not lost it. Or what is a perfect Jinn? That's actually you and I, right? But a lot has happened, though. A lot has happened. 40 years, not been easy. The traumas, the physical traumas, the psychological traumas, all affected Jinn. So, as we live present, we also, healing is important too. And doing things that will foster more healing. I told you about fasting. It will help you. That's Messianic. It's a Messianic reality. You are tapping into the Messianic Jinn. It's all inside you. The Jinn that Messianifies you is all in there. You see, let me tell you something. Your soul is bringing you to that awareness that your genes are actually the stem cells. It's actually your consciousness. The stem cells are simply genes. And it's your gene. And the stem cells are all vibrating on the body. That's why somebody can create a carnivorous religion that, oh, I feed on meat. And I use it for this ritual and I see it's Jinn. The person is creating a Jinn, a very karmic Jinn. And out of the person's vibration, since the person hold on to the fact that of a certain imagery spirit, the person can also have an encounter of an imagery spirit to create more confirmation. But a part of you, a part of your consciousness is telling you that, no. It's not like, please, who are you? I am this. No. We are not going to have a conversation like that. No, it's not like, no. Right? It's all part of the theatrics. Please, who are you? Please, who are you? When you transition, enjoy the ride. When the time is up and you realize in your soul that there is a transition happening to you, that's a beautiful reality. And like, it's not like that one is it means, the genes are, you are becoming wasted. They are done possessing you. So now it's like anything that is bringing the vibration of beep, 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 beep. The stem cells are your genetics inside you. Now, come to the awareness that your body can heal when you friend her, right? Your body can make a possibility when you friend her. Take calmness. Sometimes it's not even about jogging. No. So you, the religious person, if they say for bodily exercise profited little, don't be stupid and say that, oh, even when intuitions are calling for a certain thing that you have to do, I say for bodily exercise profited little. But maybe at that time, a Jinn of you is saying that do this thing to live at this point because it's getting more a year here. But you won't listen to that Jinn because that God factor has been taken and being created in a certain reality. A Jinn also is a Jinn. Because you are working with your body, you're having a Jinn, you're having an experience with the body. So for bodily exercise profited little means that now a certain care with your body or a certain level of consciousness, you can have a certain level of consciousness with your body to the point that you can have a level of consciousness to a point that your life force energy is not even coming from, right? It's not even coming from the gym that you are doing, or but a certain awareness that you've come to, and the fact that you are relaxing and being yourself, as in connecting with yourself, like not having any anxiety or anything, because it is a portal that can create a Jinn, a possible Jinn. It's all possible by our soul. This thing I'm sharing with you is going to take many people 40 years again. They should be ready. And those who are about to go the 40 years journey are those who are watching me and thinking that this and 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 this, or maybe rubbish news. I know. Oh, somebody will even be like, oh, I know this guy. Oh. Oh, somebody will be like, I know this guy. Oh, this guy is that guy. Oh, he used to be this. He used to be. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Water. Oh. This is rainwater actually, and I know because I am in a powerful mountainous frequency. Okay, there's a lot of acclimatization, so the rains are very powerful and it's very natural. Okay, natural rains are coming in, right? Because it's so beautiful. Nature is still vibrating with us, right? Those who have the eyes will see, but they have to take you on a 40 years journey. They have eyes but they cannot see whatever. They've not seen the true God. I'm still playing the theatrics for them. The jinns. So we are seeing all from this point of view, because this is what the masses are holding on to, and they are not even being aware of self. Listen, you don't need to be conscious before maybe you see an image and the image says I am this and this and that, or Jinn or whatever. You don't need that. You don't need a certain awakening, right? You don't need a certain awakening. So then it will be like, when I awaken, I'm seeing jinns. So some people are like, okay, I'm not awakening because I'm not seeing these things. People are saying that this are they UFOs. This is what this is. There is this. Oh, they are not true because I don't see them. They are not this. I don't see them. They are not true. What this guy is saying, jinns are outcasts from waters. Where is Jinn? I've not seen Jinn. But if you have a certain medical background, then I think this information can also bring you healing right now, wherever you find yourself. And don't forget my compensation, because I'm releasing a lot of healing energy. Don't forget my compensation plan. If you forget my compensation plan, me, when I give, I take. Because when I realize that you are also not doing your part, I will take it back. It's true, and when I take it back, you won't be aware. You'll be there and the thing is taken. I'm releasing a lot of healing. I'm releasing a lot of healing for people. So after this video, people are going to see some things in their body reversing, right? It will reverse. I've been telling you that take yourself away from a certain survivor. Whatever they are telling you, question it. Once you feel connected within, then that is it. That means present, you are present. You feel connected within. It helps you. Intuition speaks to you. Okay, let me take myself off this lifestyle. Let me stop this lifestyle. Let me just end this lifestyle. And let me see something. Let me hold on to this. Let me see something. You stop taking the alcohol, realizing that alcohol is this manipulation, Jinn. And you saw them write on it, Jinn, 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 pure Jinn. And you think this is coming from the earth. The mother didn't give you that. When I had session with the mother never said that she has a Jinn. So where is this Jinn coming from? Alienated from where? Because nothing is new under this reality. What haven't we seen? What hasn't the mother? So what? The extent, is it not seen? The extent is seen, the yard. What? If you are watching me and you are having an experience that is in your body, right? Then the lifestyle will be revisited because it's not a coincidence. The first 7 days, do you want to do something? Anyway, you can follow my channel on WhatsApp, right? It's an amazing moment. I have a channel on WhatsApp, right? That you can follow. I've been posting a lot of things there to bring you to your own. Sometimes I like to remind you also. The science is happening in your body. The Jinn is your body. It's happening in your body. You are living. You are living. You are present. So healing is coming to you. After this video, you are going to become more present than ever. Come out of what they've said, right? And live. Take yourself out from every sugar, okay? Listen to me very carefully. It's a ritual. And do it and see. And bring me a compensation. Stay away from every sugar. Fast. Fast. 12 hours, 24 hours. Me, normally I like I like the 16 hours, and then you get something, and then 16 hours, sometimes it goes to 20, 24 hours, right? Do that. Now, ground in the sun. Don't miss the sun, right? If you are not getting connected to the sun, sorry, but trust me, the natural sun is on here, very natural, very hot. It because it exposes the body, but don't mind it. It don't mind that feeling. Your body, because of the environment and those things that they are trying to put out there, it makes your body, it makes the connection with the sun becomes a bit yeah. And trust me, the sun is the vibration of the sun has changed because of the state of the people. But for you, ground in the sun, don't worry. Be in it, okay? Be in it. Yeah, be in it. You can try to manage some things, okay? Right? They want to scare you. It's true. The virus, the infection, the bacteria, it's all like it's Jinn. It's all Jinn. There are Jinns that are introduced. They are introduced. The Jinns, what did they tell you? They told you that they like water. They are compatible with water and the sun, your soul. Listen. In the medical reality, they say that now what happens is that this virus, according to their science, is like when they get into the body, now your body will host it, and that reality, that entity will be inside you. Now when the entity is inside you, the entity is living on your energy. And that is why by everything that you do, it becomes that ritual. Open your consciousness and awareness. Check the environment. If you have to change the environment, change it. It's important too. Because I've considered all these things, and I came on here to tell you about land, food, and skills. You have to leave this reality. You have to transition telling the earth. You have to transition telling the earth. The frequency should be like the earth was stilled. Many people are obsessed with the afterlife that they fail to become responsible and become present in this very reality. And I've even told them that yes, You are coming with a God frequency. I told you the creator is a woman too. You can't get it. You are still labeling me that I'm crazy, I'm this. Why? When you fast, the feeling of healing is coming. Then you strategically, and don't let it be. You see, it's not a religion. It's not of a religious something like you are wanting a certain. It's not like you are looking for miracle, religious or whatever. You are having the lifestyle. Some moments are calling for you staying away from the food and these things, and you have to honor them. The moment comes for the grounding, to eat something you honor. Be at peace. Meditate. Imagine. Switch the Jinn on. You are accounting for everything. That's it. So the Aladdin story makes sense to the awakened soul. So this is why it's in their text that death and life are in the power of the tongue. Okay. Then let me check the languages. Let me then learn. Because it's all affecting my confessions. It's all playing a role. Because listen, it's like this. It's a give and take and give and take. It's a mutual reality. Money comes to me. Oh yes, money will come to you. Yeah. You know yourself, money comes to you. I don't live on money, which means that my realities have a definition. Because these are the things that are creating the anxiety, the stress, and all these things. Research. The rabbit theory. Let me bring the rabbit theory inside. Now, this story I'm coming to share with you is something that really happened, okay? Now, there were doctors that were giving rabbits. The doctors were giving rabbits. They were doing their medical tests and all these things. They were giving rabbits. And you know this, they are modern day science. They like to test things on the body. I'm saying the modern day science is working on your body. It's your body. When you take your body back, you realize that it is what it is. The thing is, they gave these rabbits to the doctors. So these doctors are at their separate places. Now they were to give a certain food that the rabbit is allergic to. If that food is consistently given to the rabbit, they've tested that and they've seen that that food is, rabbits are allergic. So if you keep feeding them with that, what happens? What's going to happen? They are going to demise. It's against their body. Okay. So the doctors were giving. But one particular doctor bonded with the rabbits. Okay. So now the rabbit had another dimension of the doctor. The rabbit felt love. Okay. So the Jinn of the rabbit was able to the rabbit was actually glowing and becoming better, because what the doctor was doing was the doctor would be cuddling creating that frequency. So the Jinn of the rabbit mimics that reality. That's okay, love. Okay, then I live for this man, right? But the food that it was given to the rabbits was not the rabbit's food. The other rabbits had died. Some were even on the verge of a certain shivering. But that particular rabbit was okay. So these are the miracles, the healings, the things that we talk about, that you don't need to even be this. And it's not like an ego thing. It's not like I don't want to leave this world, I don't want to live. No. Your heart has to heal you, and you have to give your heart that chance. So then where do you go? You get responsible, you do this, you do, intuition is speaking to you, and you realize that okay, even a certain mindset that you had, that they are saying that it is this, but let me just keep myself away from this lifestyle. Your intention is talking to you. I told you, take the sugar away out of your reality. Even if it is juicing that you are doing, let the vibration should be strong. You should have a strong vibration, not this kind of sweetie. Not this kind of sweetie. Stay away from that, because they are all made. They deceive your genes. When you put sugar in your body, they also go in to deceive your genes. Now when you come on here, there is a traditions that they do. There are traditions that they do where they pour Jinn into the rivers. Sometimes they pour sweet elements like the juices, not even the natural fruit juice. They pour the processed ones in the shops, okay? The assorted ones. They pour it and they do some rituals with it, because they've created genes that taste sugar, that aligns with them. As they put the sugar in the river, they have established the consciousness that they are going to see this reality, and the energy has picked it. I'm sorry, it's all out now. It took you 40 years, but it's not my fault. The live stream, you will have an extended version. I appreciate you all. It took you 40 years. You know, it's serious. And the live stream, one thing I've observed is that it gets, I think there's lots of restrictions. I don't know. And it's normal because, you know, my flow, mm, that's it. That's it. It's labeled as something. Or sometimes maybe something I will say will come to, but that's the reality. Maybe no, there is a world of categories, so I might say something that will cut across a certain world, but it's for, don't worry, let me say it's for educational purposes, and it's not forceful to be here. Okay. It's not forceful to be here. So that's why some people are there. Oh, they feel that if something happens to somebody, then it is their entity that is proving something. Their Jinn is proving something. That yes, you see, that's why we are saying that yes, you have to. Oh no, it's all part of the ego. Come on. You drop all of them, take it cool. Drop all of them, all of them, drop it. Drop all of them. When you are waking to nothingness, and that is where I got, and I'm speaking my truth. So now my truth is, jinns are falling from the out, they are outcasted from the waters into the earth. Now the earth is a reality where we are learning. So when you come on here, you should come to know that you are a jinn that has been brought here. But you are not outcasted, trust me. You go to this dimension and you become conscious of the dimension. Life is in the little things. So as a jinn, how are you living? As you live natural and connected to yourself, your soul, there is energy. You've passed the stage where it looks like you fear this or you fear that. It's like age. So this and this and this. If I die, where will I this? They are all stupid, they are all rubbish. It's all to instill the Jinn manipulated reality. It's part. The Jinn manipulated reality. Because trust me, if not for school and religion and all these things, you wouldn't have been, vibrating like this. If not for this environment where you just go here, go here, go here. You wouldn't be vibrating like that. Trust me. You will still know what God is. You will still know. You will still know. Nobody shows anybody God, or nobody says this is God. No. Let me show you something. So, listen. God is spirit, and his worshippers must worship in spirit and in truth. Jinn, God is you, right? And you must be in your truth and realness. Be real to yourself. Heart. Okay. Theatrics is being played. I will translate everything again for the people, okay? Now, looking at that whole thing, you realize that it was very geographical. Before it got to God is spirit, worship in spirit in truth. When you are even becoming somebody who is learning, you realize that it's geographical. Okay, so it won't be like, okay, God is here, or this is God. It's geographical. Or when you do this is how to find God. It wouldn't be about that question. But as we are vibrating in our highness, realness, the God drama is played. This is the translation actually. So you see, if I rewrite the Bible, it's not anything that people be like, hey, Nana Kwame, you are blaspheming, you are very stupid. Your father, Sia. You are the one blaspheming, you've blasphemed. You betrayed your own self. You got manipulated. You couldn't ask questions. You will return. Oh, I just brought a part of it. It's all coming to you. It's all you. God is not in Ethiopia. God is not in Israel. God is not in... No, it's not like that. It's not like, I feel God. No, we are talking about nature. You go to some places, you feel more connection with self and that peace of mind, that calmness. Oh. You go to the ocean side. And you're having a moment. God is there. Okay. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there I am with them. Wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am with them. Then they are meeting, they are talking about me. Energy is working. They are recognizing me. If 2 or 3 people recognize me, Then the culture is done. The culture goes on. Then the culture goes on. Then the culture goes on. So when women meet and women are talking about men, men are this, men are that, men, right? Then that godliness is created. Energy, bam. Or you people you meet, whatever, the state. Because when they come on here, the media, they are talking about something, relationship, setting something. Me, my boyfriend, me, my girlfriend, they are, what is going on? My boyfriend, my girlfriend, my this, me, my this. So, how many body counts have you had? Oh, what was the, we listen, we don't judge. Oh, so what is the craziest thing that you've done? What have you done to cheat on your boyfriend? What is the craziest thing you've done? And when I was there, I cheated on my boyfriend. Hey, then you see some session. Oh, women are, hey, you trust women? The drama. But the woman is not even closer to these things. They are drama. And people are playing that. It's sad that we are having a reality where there is something called school, and the teacher is having something with the student. It's like that, or it's like a drama where it's like we have gone to the club and it's like a guy has called me and from there we dated. No inner vibration was checked. That moment they had sex and they dated. That moment they had sex and they didn't even have honor to even see each other. Like, okay, no, it's like we met at the pub and now we are just there. That's it. 40 years you will learn. You will come and play my video. Some people will play my video in the Astra. Oh my goodness, my videos are being watched in the Astra. It's being played for them. Said, this is it. Have you seen this guy? The world should take him seriously. Hey. We are having a story like that. Very dramatic. And they are not evolving. They are not. Oh, they still go with the activities, right? They still go with it. They go with it. It's normal. It's cool. Out of that, many have got jinns. Many have got a jinn. That's the jinn. So whatever men have created as a doctrine or whatever, as a theatric or whatever, will come to you. You will be there and you are sleeping, and you are a woman and you are like, something is having some sexual experience with you and you are just taking it like that. And something against your will and it's happening to you and you just take it like that. Look into your life. You had Jinn encounters. You may think you've moved on with that person, that soul or whatever. The Jinn the Jinn has become possible inside you. So that's why you are there. You feel drained. You feel like something sexual. You feel like something sexual frequency is happening to you, or you are feeling that. Are you not conscious? To be like hey, get off me, and you are enjoying it, and you now later come to say that, oh, what have I done? Then that is Jinn. The Jinn, you are having a Jinn. Spiritual marriage has become real, and you can even receive a virus out of it. Many people are having viruses out of that. Alchemization made it possible. Someone said that I didn't have anything to do with anybody, but when I went to the hospital, they tested me this. Yes, that's the vibration. It keeps going like that. Hmm? Yes. So if somebody tells you that they are using the same energy on the people, that somebody has traded sickness for you, but no, for all you know, this is it. Nobody has traded. You had sexual experiences with some people, and they are the everything. The energy is the energy that is coming, whether the whatever energy that is coming. Come on. So in the science, what do they say? Do you know that this whole body, the thing that comes out, whether sexually or whatever, they are all deemed as a certain protein. They are all called protein, and protein is simply cell. Cell is Jinn. They call the meat protein. Yes, the meat is Jinn. There is blood inside it. So you can use it to perform a certain kind of alchemy to the body. But when the karma comes to realize it, that this is it, that's how ascension can work. You learn the lesson. So check that one, that okay, I have had a reality where I've had sexual encounters with people, come to realize that, okay, I've traded my energy. Okay, now listen to these rituals as below, right? If you want to have an overcoming life, or you overcome the manipulations or whatever, listen. If you're a woman, watch your reality. Review everything that is coming as sex. Everything that is coming as sex has to be reviewed. And it should be in your terms. It should be in something that you are conscious and you really want to. If you don't want, you don't want. You check the vibration, you see the vibe. Actions are also speaking louder than words. Come on. How? Where do we see the truth? In the actions. It's not about the acquisitions. I said stupid people can have the things. Stupid people can have it. I am not here to prove that I have the most expensive. No, trust me. Actually, I have nothing expensive. So in the beginning was a high vibration. Even sex was very sacred. To both parties, they understood the moment and they knew what they were doing. So if you are having that reality, whether with your partner, I don't care, it should be more of a ritual. You are all aware that it's a give and take. It should be mutual. Mutuality should be understood very well. And you all should know each other's vibration very well and then come to know. If something is helping you, you will see. If something is not helping you, you will see. Things are becoming mirrors, things are becoming a lot. And be firm to make your decision that you want to make. Don't let anything be like, nah, because of this, no. I have no issue with anybody like, I have issue with X. I have this kind of, you see, how the system is making them. Okay, so my ex, that time this thing happened or whatever, and my ex did this or whatever. You know, this kind of drama, 40 years, they are all rubbish. No one has done you anything. The one who cheated on you has done you nothing. Come to understand. Separate yourself from everything. When the event comes, be like, okay, fine, make your decision. Whatever you want to do, right? Speak your feelings. If you have to cry, cry. If you have to this. See reality, listen to yourself. If something is draining you, draining your energy, you feel it. If that thing is sin, that's where the magic lies. Because a lot has happened, and yes, the trauma. We talk about the trauma, we also talk about the virus. We also talk about the viruses that has been introduced into the reality. And we think that these viruses, that the environment, the weather, the atmosphere, there can be energies, which is jinns, spirits, that can enhance some situations. But when you come to also understand that energy, and energy can be transmuted, transformed, whatever, trans. I appreciate you all for this time. You can like and share and subscribe. I have 25 people watching me, and it's so beautiful. Yes, it means that there are people who are, if not many, but it's so powerful, right? And the video will still be there. That's one amazing thing. The video will still be there. Just listen to yourself and be on a be. Just listen to yourself, because you are the creator of everything. So I told you about the jinns. I told you about it. Now, they also told you that during the full moon or during the night, right, the jinns are allergic to that. And the lunar cycles, the lunar, L-U, it means the light. The lunar. So, right. Listen to me very carefully. During those times, the concrete becomes very serious with a lot of things going on. Then you realize that during those times, in the night, because it's alienated, the frequency is judging them. Some are feeling like, I don't know, it's like they don't know what's happening to them. They are instantly feeling for a certain, and that is why they created the forms of marriage systems, right? Where you wouldn't have any, it's like that moment you don't have any feeling. Instead of you to listen to yourself and be firm on that, okay, you've listened to you, it's like you don't feel for any, or you feel for, be conscious of that vibration and realize what's going on. And maybe you have dreams and you realize that some things are happening, right? Be conscious of that reality. The lunar, which is the moon cycles. There is energy in there, right? Lunatic. Oh. The lunatic people. Who are the lunatic people? A lunatic person is somebody who is behaving in a way against his own will. What is going on during full moon? If the crazy town becomes intense, the crazy jungle becomes intense. And that's what we are seeing out there. It's all part of the great alchemy. I call it the great because it's serious. When you see a whole lot and they are just vibrating in a way that is, ow, come on. They are vibrating in a way. Luna. Lunatic. Depression. You feel drained. Remember, the Jinn. Be it alienated Jinn, at that moment is taking a lot from you, feeding on your life force energy, harnessed. It's like you are going crazy. It's affecting your emotions. But don't worry, I'm here. I'll help you so much. Okay, this is the reality now. It took you 40 years, and here I am, swagging and telling you with all swag. Hey, Luna, listen. This is the school. The school that I went. This is the emphasis. This is the emphasis. This is how I alchemized. So yes, this should be why I went to school. I came out this way. Don't worry. I'm sorry. Maybe you thought I would be, maybe you were projecting that I would be this and then I'll be wearing suit and tie. No, this is how we ended the thing. I said I want to, I am teaching people about the land, the food, and the skills thing. Right? And it's not going to be like people are going to enjoy it and I am not. I am there. No. So, actually, the attraction level is being raised to attract a reality. So we are attracting. You see, whichever way, the attraction level should be raised so that we get what we want. It's a want that is going to push us into something. But it's also a need because it brings you into a point of freedom. So it's needful. Because I like it when maybe it feels so satisfying in my soul when I have dug, let's see, or I've organized myself to dig a well and I'm drinking from a well, like water from the earth. It's so alchemizing for me. So if I'm drinking from that, it's fine. If it's rain, it's fine. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be like we are paying to live, okay? And that is very priceless. And that is why I keep talking about that. So if you are in that frequency, it's beautiful. So every feeling you are having at that moment, your body is playing something to you. Your body is confirming something. No. And then you need to be out of that thing. You need to feel good. You need to be feeling okay. So, yeah. Lots of fasting is going to help. Yeah. It's a Messianic touch, okay? It's a Messianic frequency. And that one, I don't think the modern day science will get that. Maybe that's how they've placed it also on another level, which is the whole stem cell frequency. Because I think right now, if you seize your body from these days' activities, you will do your body a favor. A lot of activities. Save yourself. I appreciate you all for this time. It's an amazing moment. I've taken you deep into many things. I've cut off from here, from here, from here, from here. And I've brought you to a certain oneness, right? So that you can still keep on creating your reality. Maybe what I've said has even made the person is in a certain dimension, the person is still in a certain, but his soul is gradually alchemizing the situation, and he will be no more religious. So some people are at a point where they are saying that, but this guy is saying something new. And I like those people. This guy is saying something new. It means, you know what I'm doing with that? I do a lot of work. This guy is saying something new. Like this guy, he's from a certain point. He's coming from a certain. Let's look at that to see. I'm like, let me try that. I am that person. I am there. Let me try that, and realize that through that, you see what you want to see. I am the mirror. I am the mirror on the wall. Because that's what I'm saying, that is serious. The moment I come in, then it's serious. So yes, not everybody will actually get you or like what you are doing or whatever, but I like it like that when people are saying that, what this guy is saying. And I like the people who say some make sense, some don't make sense. And I also like those people who say that some make sense, some don't make sense. I've left a legacy. It will continue from there, right? I've created the godliness for them. So leaving a mark is not anything like, because we don't own anything natural. You don't own the good, you don't own the land, right? But you own yourself. However, take responsibility. and be more conscious. Because this is how your ancestors lived. They lived in wisdom. Every day that came, it's not like this. No, they were present and they realized, and they were started working. Okay, and they put it here, they put things here, they think. It's not about this. It's about the earth. Telling the earth, it's just about the second chance we've been given. So reincarnation is second chance, second chance, second chance. Whether from here, second chances, second chances. And here is the case, second chances are repeating. If second chances are repeating, at least the second chance should have been once. And we are not seeing that dimension again. I've worked on that. Being present and embracing the life, the day. Patience. You are not in a hurry for anything. However, you also don't lack in a way. As in, you are okay. And wherever your attraction or whatever has gotten to, you are okay. You listen to your intuition, and when you want to do more, you do more. When you don't want to do more, you don't want to do more. None of these things regulate your mood. I want to show you something. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Okay. Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble. Matthew 6:34. Is that not your truth? You are the true believer. They are saying that, oh, we believe, they don't even believe anything. You believed for them, and that's their judgment. I've come to believe it for them, and I will judge them. I have the power to judge them. You see, I have the power. That's why when I come on here and I say that there's a whole manipulation behind this movement, it will shock you. It's bringing you back to nature. Let me show you something. Look at the birds of the air. Do they sow or do they reap or store in barns or whatever? Yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not more valuable than they? So here is the case. There is an announcement that, listen, the jinns are after your jinn. When you go to the voodoo consciousness, they work with jinns and the jinns suck on their energies. They are not free, they are energies. What they say, blood or whatever. The people are drained, and most of them alcohol, because the stress sucks them. Stress. And the people in the Christian consciousness, now the fasting becomes a curse. The person is not fasting, the person is just hungry for power to manipulate, or a certain ego of fame that will confirm that, yes, God has been good. I have the calf, I have the everything that I have. I didn't start from now. We used to pray under the trees, and then we saw God gave us a sign. You are very stupid. Look at the birds of the air. Do they sow, reap, store in barns? But why are you, after church, why are you going the next day, joining the train? You went to church yesterday, now the following day. The pastor told you this. That look at the birds, they do not this, they do not this. Your pastor is talking from a certain security. Check it. He is secured on you. Because of you. The marketing system will work. And truly, look at the birds. Reality. Be real to yourself. Look at the birds. It took you 40 years. It's not that the birds are eating plastic because of the ways of men. Oh, right now some of the birds, they just come and pick some plastics and they swallow them. Oh my goodness. This is not what nature made for them. But some people have come on here, some aliens have come on here, some jinns are here. And what are they doing? The jinns are on here. Right now I feel like a 92-year-old woman, and it will keep on being like that for now. Maybe for my sanity. But that's the feeling actually. Patience and observing. Not in any rush. Your pastors are coming from security, your bosses are coming from security, whatever, your leaders are coming from security. They are conscious of their health. That's why they fast. And when your body is, you are feeling, how you are feeling in your body is the attraction. So the most important thing is to feel good and feel that you are, yes, you are alive. Just feel alive, and that's the ritual. And they achieve that through fasting a lot. Fasting helps you to feel alive. That, oh yes, I'm here. The ritual is working. Once I'm here, attraction is there. That's the magic. Listen, every secret I'm pouring out to you here, 40 years compensation. I brought you the healing. I brought you the healing. Trust me. Is it not reversing? Are you not feeling better now? Trust me. Like and share and subscribe. The video will be there. Are you not feeling better? Are you not feeling a prana around you? A prana? Have I not released the prana around you right now? It is making you feeling better. So 40 years. That's what I can also do on this space. I am God of the waves. Nana Kwame Oche. Media, I'm there. Media, I'm there. I'm watching everybody. I'm watching. Okay. Nothing moves me, no matter what. Me right now, where I've reached, it's not like, hey, your friend has traveled to a US and hey, you're very stupid. What am I using US for? If I want naturality, then why? What do I want that place for? Maybe if I want to go and then see the place, maybe for adventure purposes, fine. And I have every right to move everywhere I want to move, and nobody can do anything. I'm telling you. That's the reality. I have the freedom to move everywhere. With no a sense of anything. So it's not like I'm trying to, but I don't, it's not on my anything. So somebody, what? Eh? It's good to experience. Some people like to travel, go here and there. It's beautiful. Me, I'm actually somebody that likes to travel. I traveled to Togo, wanting to see grounding possibilities, though it failed. But I went there. I enjoyed the place, a powerful river, right? I saw how they've kept the place, even though they are still with their voodoo stuff. But trust me, that's not even the reason why I went there. I realized that they've kept their rivers most of the rivers in there, they've kept their forest, and because of, I don't know, they may have their reason, but once they've kept that place very cool, I commended the place. I said I really like the place, right? So I was grounded there. Yeah, I like to travel. And even in those times, I can travel and go to a place and be there with myself for a while. And it all helped. All part of the soul navigation. Right? No part. That's how things are working. So you come to nothingness. Always still be in your nothingness. Yes, you go on the internet space for information and a whole lot. You see this, but still be from the space of nothingness. Radiate from the space of nothingness, where it's like, and observe the things. That's how you realize how powerful you are. There are many women, if they come to realize that, okay, let me see how powerful I am, the person stays all natural. Yes, so the person goes out there and the person is radiating and glowing. And when you are going or working at a place and you feel the energy of many people watching you or many people wanting to confront you, you feel the energy. And that is a sign that, yes, you are powerful. So even if you want to start something, you glow, still in your solitude radiation. That's where you come to realize that you don't need to make friends before you things work for you. Right? Listen, me. I have a recipe that I can set myself up somewhere and create it as food and sell it. I won't even sell it for maybe for profiting purposes or anything. But a reality can be like that and I'll sell it. And yes, actually a powerful yogurt that I'm making out of corn. I told you that ferment the things so that the things will now help you. So if you ferment the corn, it's healthy. But if you eat the corn as corn, it's not natural. But if you ferment it, you've introduced natural reality. You've introduced a natural thing, right? And that's the energy. You feel it. It's true. It's real. It's true. You feel it in your body. So I created that. At least you ease pressure on the milk, on the animal milk. Why? You are drinking animal milk. You are borrowing the stem cells of the animal. You know it, right? The genes. You are borrowing the genes to create a certain. So that's why some people are saying that when I drink that, I feel this. They are creating that culture. But they are not thinking, right? And because of ego, right? You are looking at how you are feeling in your body to eat. Try the foods. How you feel in your body will also tell you a lot, including your reality. You realize that sometimes when you eat this way, you tend to have some astral experiences, which is let them change the diet, change it. Maybe go this, go that. Or when you eat this, you feel this, you feel that, you don't feel good, you change it. And that's how you realize that you are seeing it. Your consciousness with the food becomes, that portal opens for you to now begin to research, try and explore, try. You fast, then you say, okay, let me eat this. How did I feel? Okay. Listen, let me tell you, you can even self-program yourself to repeat meals after every 24 hours. And it won't be like the meal is, I don't feel like eating it. No. Then you can develop a way you enjoy the meal. And you can repeat it. Maybe 6 p.m. you eat that natural food, right? Then another 6 p.m. you eat that same thing, okay? When you are full, you just stop eating it. When you eat and you realize that you are okay, you stop eating it. And don't let it be like, I am when is the next meal? When am I eating? If you go by that one, you are suppressing the genes. The genes you won't see the reality we are trying to talk about. So just be in control, that's it. And many healing are going to happen to many people in this live stream. A lot of healing. Emotional healing is coming to many people. Some people are healing emotionally from this reality. Okay, they are doing it by themselves without any certain external deity recognition spell. You have to break from that rubbish. They are all wasting your time, and it will cause you to repeat cycles. Everything I've told you, I said, listen. Okay, I won't talk much. It took you 40 years. They have to put it in a book for you to now go and see it. Right? I'll be reading some comments. Okay, so I've been abstinent for a while now. It feels good. That is beautiful. So you realize that abstaining from that frequency is okay. Let me take myself off. Let me celebrate off a little for this while. Let me see. You realize that because maybe you are going through a whole lot of stress and tension in a certain kind of reality, and now you want to make a decision of to see something. You need that right. Right, right. I wish I could. Thank you for sharing Garden of Eden 144. Thank you for sharing wisdom, God of the waves. I enjoy listening to it. It's like I'm listening to my soul. Yes, yes, I appreciate it so much. I'm coming to show something. I'm trying to search. Yes, I'm still reading the comments. You are so great, my dear grandson, great. Hey. Thank you, Nana. You are an authentic healer. Yes, healing is ongoing. Trust me. This session is amazing. Trust me. And though you'll be continuing, but yeah, I want to show something. Okay. So let's look at something. We are just looking at some. We are trying to be a lot. We are cutting across many dimensions. Now, Mark 9:17, it says, "Teacher, I brought you my son who is possessed by a spirit that has robbed him of speech." Jinn. The religious frequency hasn't been now in a situation where the masses are unconscious and things are happening. It's not something that is like now we are seeing. What you are seeing, there has been phases of it in many timelines. Be wise. So. A jinn has robbed him of speech. Okay. Whenever it seizes him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. I asked your disciples to drive out, but they could not. They could not. Okay. This situation is very holistic and serious because it's a jinn. It's a jinn. And you are seeing the drama still. This drama, I'm telling you, is still being played. Hmm? This is the same as I don't know what happened. And we were just having the sex, whether in a dream or whatever. I don't know what came over me. You see people use that thing. I don't know what happened. I don't know what is this. That's this. It's that's the Jinn. That's the Jinn. It means there's a Jinn. That moment when you do things and it's like you don't know. Listen, oh, I'm showing you something. Mark 9:18. We are still going. I'm using Mark to mark something for you to see. You unbelieving generation, how long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy to me. So they brought him. So they brought him. When the spirit saw him, it immediately threw the boy into a convulsion. He fell to the ground and rolled and foaming at the mouth. We are going on. He asked the boy's father, how long has he been like this? From childhood trauma. Childhood trauma. So that's where the Jinn manipulation is coming from. So childhood trauma. So when we enter into this timeline, you realize that Nana Kwame went to the family of the boy. And asked the mother, please, what was happening during the boy's childhood? What were you doing to the boy that allowed the Jinn manipulation to happen? They will have to confess, because if they don't confess, then no healing is going to happen. They have to confess. And that is it. They left the child to fall or something. The parents were not conscious. They were busy. What was the orientations? What was the vibration? What was going on? Traumas. Childhood trauma. The Jinns are received as early as childhood. The alienated Jinns are introduced as early as childhood. Then it looks like a possibility of these things are going to be seen. The person has been like this from childhood. Are there no cases like that? Which means that sometimes in this same drama, it means during those times too, they were having issues where there were births that were strange. It's like genetic births. It was all there. I'm trying to go by your historical timelines to let you come to realize that manipulations at that time, it took awakening for you to still maintain a certain, but it hasn't changed till now. and it became holistic. So you realize that from there, anything that you do is going to help, because you realize that there has been a manipulation. So when it comes, so then it's not going to come. It's not going to come. Which foods have you been given, right? The foods the person eat. What's the environment like? The genes, they are all virus. When you operate from this vibration, you realize that there isn't any something outside to depend on. You are your everything. You have to question really. You are exploring inside. You have to question inside. And that is how it's working. So a lot of healing will happen, right? A lot of healing will happen. From childhood. It's a gene manipulation, and people are going through that. I don't know what came over me. It's the same frequency. The only difference between you and this is that for him, it looks like it's just convulsion and this, but yours is sex. We have sex. It's like when it comes, it's like it's against my will. The things that are happening to you, that is an against my will, and it's like I don't know what came over me. I don't know what. Don't be that. It's better to be silenced than to be. I don't know what came over me. Then, if it is that reality, then come to realize that there is a problem. There is an attack on your gene. There is a viral attack. Check the lifestyle and change it. You realize that now you see the manipulations coming. Maybe you're on a certain hunger or survival, and you receive through that. And it has become a disease. It's a disease. And it is with many of the women. Oh, many will be healed. Trust me, that's why I am here. Even this live stream alone will heal many people. Bring them to that freedom instantly. And they are now going to navigate, and they won't have such pressures and stress and tension. Because trust me, if disease is coming from stress and tension, then how this whole system is putting you can be tension and stress. Because I can guarantee you that any person that something is happening to the person against will, without the person not knowing how and why the thing is happening, and not questioning it, to go into that, to come to realize that okay, something is, you have to go into hey. Sometimes, most of the times, it brings you to even a certain choice, food. You realize that you are just not decisive. You hear, blah, 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 you eat everything. You don't sit down and be like, no, let me get myself alive more. Then you realize that a lot of things are changing, and the way you are seeing yourself is changing. Now you see everything that is coming to you as you are aware. Not as, hey, Heaven helps those who help themselves. I think that is, if it's a proverb or whatever. I think the universe helps those who help themselves. The mother helps those who help themselves. The mother helps those who who are on a responsibility. They are effecting a change. They are in understanding that the healing is going at a process. They are becoming better and better and better. Right? So this live stream will also bring the religious community into a certain awakening, because have appeared to them by their own faith. Faith. It all makes sense. It's going to help many people awaken. The video is going to help many people. We are cutting across from all. And since I've been that person that, as I've said, I like to, find out a lot. I've been that person that learns. And then also, I think the early signs were seen. When I was young, I used to try to read about this whole reality. I was like, what is it? So for somebody like me, I think it was a confirmation that a time will come that it will have to be like this, because that it is what it is. It is what it is. So every history that you are hearing is a masculine culture. It's also part of the Jinn manipulation. For you to just believe some things, to create that images and picture. Rubbish history. Life is actually, should I say, plus nothing or without nothing. It's like, that's how you should see the life. Right? Maybe my network. I see. I appreciate you all. I'm reading some of the comments, and trust me, we are gradually getting to the I appreciate you all for this time. Okay. You come to nothing, just you without nothing, and then just get a life very well. You without nothing. Watch, observe, including your own body. Nothing going on or nothing that you are feeling in your body is just now. Check the vibration. What is it? Okay? It's all part of the consciousness. The Messianic journey is so beautiful, and it is very divine in its masculinity, right? Where you know that every good thing you are doing on this earth and on the land is all contributing to the sanity of your reality. And this is how it's being translated into the astral. And this is how you are transitioning. This is how you are ascending. With this mindset, let's till the earth. Let's keep it natural. These are your actions. Let's keep it natural. How you want it. Do it how you want it. If you want to do it alone, or if it's going on a community, beautiful. Just get the land, get the place. If you want to be there alone, you like it alone, being there, or with the family, or with this, with that, just how you want it. You realize that it's done. You've come out of a certain reality. You've created an environment of a certain health. At least this is your vibration, that this is how I want the transition to be. It shouldn't be concreted. Awakening is when you come to realize that even the concrete decision or the artificial decision to life can cost ascension. You have become conscious of everything. And when they become many like this, now you start picking the ones your capacity is calling to do at that point. That is how you do it. Stay present, start realizing the most needful things that you need to look at and act on, and then you do it. Right now, I feel like a 92-year-old woman who has to love her daughter, her child, like a mother caring, enjoying that moment, feeling it in the heart. Every joy, everything that you are seeing is making you feel okay. It's a good vibration. And trust me, I've had a lot of lessons too, personally. I've learned many things. And I'm even, maybe later on I'll be open to, in case a vulnerable child is encountered and this vulnerable child needs to be taken care of in many ways. The universe will be putting me in that work more because it's beautiful. It has created a certain Messianic touch, right? That, because trust me, the vibration is high. I won't lie to you. The vibration is high when these things are done. It's a service. I feel it's a priesthood feeling, because it looks like you are nurturing, okay? It's like that's one of your empathic nature. You nurture, and nurture actually means saving a situation in a way. Because we nurture vulnerable things, which means that if you don't nurture it, it's very valuable. Vulnerable things can be valuable. So you have to create that hard shell around it. So that is in the frequency of that kind of child responsibility, and you doing it. You are creating the shell, the masculine environment. You are shaping the masculine environment to a point that can be further navigated, and then you've created an open reality, right, for the soul to have experience and make decisions. Your child should be strong and be able to make decisions, and then stick to it, do it. You are the fire, right? Only fire, eja, right? You are the fire, eja. Now say ja, uja high vibration, right? The fire energy. So that's why I'm saying that. Trust me, it's not even like I'm coming to be like, this is not my place, this is not my child, it's right. The reality is this. It's ringing in your intuition that this is what has, this was the conclusions, this was the connections. You've seen it. So why are we getting this thing? Like, you've run away from your child, you've run away from this, you've run away from that. If you can't take it, be real and be like, I can't do anything, I have nothing, fine. At least that one is better than running away or whatever. You can't run away from the mother. You can't run away. You can't run are we? From the earth. Right? So a divine masculine is the man that is proven worthy to nature, flowing in his empathy. Empathy going on. Flowing in love. And I know what I'm doing, and I know what I've done, and it's beautiful. You see? That is it. I'm saying this to bring you to a certain awareness. Bring you to a certain awareness that when we reach awakening, we reach the right environment to use our empathy. Now, that moment when you realize that this is the right environment for me to pour my empathy, you pour it. Let me give you an example. It's like maybe you've eaten something and your body has responded in a form of going to the bomber latrine, going to the washroom, going to the it's like your stomach is doing you want to go, right? And bring some things out because you've made some decision. Whether aware or unaware, something has gone into the body and your body has rejected it. Now, here is the case. You are in the midst of people and it's doing your grrr. So now it's like you are looking for a place, right? Now, that moment when you find the ideal place to express that thing, you see how you express it, like, that is the right place. You feel secure now. You feel okay. That is awakening. You come out of the people. Wow. Perfect. You've come out of from there. You can't do this. You can't because you can't fart in the public. Ooh. Well, it's true because they know the concrete. They know how they've made the foods. They know how they've made the food because trust me, there are some type of beans here, that when you eat, your body, you will, and sometimes it's serious. And especially some of these food combinations. You come here, you see some staple foods. The person combine the high carbo, huge, big one, and then combine it with some protein. So when they come together, and yes, it's everywhere. Some people can eat some combination, high carbohydrate combination, and they mix it with something. And the thing is going bad. The body can't process it well. So it's still in there. So when the person brings it out, it's serious. So that's why maybe they are saying that. Also, on the other hand, I think, no. People should express themselves. But trust me. There was a time I was in a car, and even sometimes sometimes even in the classrooms, you realize that somebody will really do something, and it's very comic. And you're like, what is this? Sometimes when you are there with your circles, sometimes they do it, and sometimes they even laugh, they play with it. But it's a serious situation. Your body is telling you something, the Jinn is telling you something, that hey, there are a lot of things inside. And they are going bad. So what are you going to do about it? Because it can also further create more germs. And this time around, these germs will come and attack you. These germs will come and attack your body. And that is what happens. If you are there and you are not feeling okay, it's like you feel some stresses and a whole lot, and it's like, trust me. And then when you fart too, it's no. People are, it's like, then that moment check. Frequencies are being created. Then you can stay off something. And most of the times you realize that it's the food. You stay away from a certain food and you are not bringing it. You stay away and right? You stay away and then you don't bring it. Is it bad to eat the eggs? Okay, there has been a point where man has bonded with a chicken and eggs came and he ate some, right? So I've answered you. Experimentations are important, right? So don't put yourself in the box and how did you feel? That's it. Don't put yourself in the box and how did you feel? Good. But I know some people bonded with the chicken, and when the eggs came, they survived on it. For personal reasons, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Are you getting the formula? And maybe when they were picking it, the chicken gave them the permission. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know the level of relationship you have with the animal, but they also have consciousness. You were feeling feverish, and then the ritual came that drink some pepper soup and something. And after drinking it, you felt grounded in a way and you were okay. Okay. In a situation whereby it's like there is an animal slaughtering, that's what you are seeing in this world, and that is what I have condemned. I've set it on fire. that, hey, the animal is also life. The animal has life. So what you are doing, check it very well. You are not just doing anything. Well, when you come here, some people, they eat their own cat. Their own cat go to a certain point and they kill their cat and they eat it. Oh, would the cat feel betrayed? It's a vibrational. Hmm? Hmm? Because maybe the cat was enjoying reality, enjoying life, right? Like that, you see. And then we are jinns, higher jinns. The jinns that you see are your lower jinns. Whether if you see it as in a person or whatever, yes, it's possible. But they are your lower self. They are your lower self. Then they look out. They look up to you. They are outcasts from your waters, which means that they are outcasts from you to come and learn, to come and look up to you, to come and serve you. Hebrews 1:14 are not therefore angels are only servants, spirits sent to serve people. Sent to sent to serve. Those who have come to know themselves, those who have found salvation in their soul. So salvation, whatever they say that you have been saved, it's your own soul. You've saved yourself. Awakening is coming to your self-salvation. You've saved yourself out of a standard, a way, a matrix. So these jinns should come. And that is why when you awaken, these jinns, you can command them. Trust me, actually, I said the angels are jinns. I told you, I established it from the beginning. Trust me. I told you, I confirmed it. They are jinns. So the general word is jinn. Angels, all jinns. Or spirits. Yeah, spirits. So entities that have been created out of our jinn. Another jinn formed out of our jinn to appear as a person. So you gave them the ability by your jinn, made them able to have a human form, and you were the human form the moment you took the alcohol. Jinn, the moment you took the jinn, the moment you took the jinn, Jinn, the spirit. Alcohol is also called spirit. So the jinn, the moment you took the jinn, that became possible. That okay, you can be possessed. So instead of the jinns to serve you, they are sent forth to serve those who have come to salvation of their own soul, those who have come to awaken. So that's why when you awakened and you came out from the competition and pressure, it looks like men are coming to serve you, and it has created more portals of a certain opportunity. It's like they are coming to you. It's like you've attracted natural helpers at every point of your life. It's like the help comes. You don't, because you are not thinking of what to eat. I even told you. For the birds, even the birds, they do not sow nor reap. Yet they don't think. They just go. They run like. Life is about food. So when you have food, you have security. You can use gardening, right, to release yourself from the Jinn of anxiety. You start a garden. I've told you, you heard it from here. My compensation, 40 years. So that's why people who are intoxicated or with the alcohol, I told you that choose the herb over the alcohol, because the herb will awaken you, will bring you into consciousness to awaken you. So every spirit, every energy is to serve you. Every energy, every spirit, if there is any energy in any form, once it is on here, it has to serve you, because you are the you are the higher gem. You are jealous by spirits. So why do you think they have this story that God has thrown Satan on the earth, and Satan saw that the privileges that God has given to man, he doesn't have some, so he's jealous, and that's why the world is like this. Nobody is jealous in you. Nobody is there is no enemy anywhere. How you have become is why we are seeing what we are seeing. How you have become is why you are seeing what you have seen, what you are seeing. Because this jealousy is out of the fact that the people carry something and they don't even know they have it. And that is what is turning your own genes against you in a form of that alienated theatrics. So now it looks like voodoo is coming to drain your life force energy. And they can confirm it, those people who do it. Because they didn't depend on their soul, and they are consulting a separated entity out of their own that has seen a lot in them, then it will come at a certain agreement that I am you, but grant your wish. I will also do it, but before I do it, this is this. terms and conditions. It's all working. Then they come and possess you. So the people in religion, they have a severe spell of addiction of something. They are having a certain addiction of something, and the voodoo and all the people that are doing, because it is in that addiction that the jinn tends to feed a lot. Yes, I'm telling you the reality. Where you see them fetish priestess, whatever, they are all working for jinns, and they are all being used, sexually harnessed in many ways. They are aware, they know it, because the jinn, that particular jinn, can have a lot. They were actually jinns that were assigned to improve maybe your sexual energy for manifestations, which was already inside you. That jinn was working on your sexual aspect to ensure that there isn't any negative vibration coming into your yoni or reproductive area. But now that jinn has been turned into something against you now. Now your own jinn is coming to you as virus. What happened? How did they get the jinn first of all? Our men have sold themselves. And the women that became unconscious were sold to be used. I appreciate you all for this time. I've had quite a session. We will continue with an extended version. I appreciate you all for this time. I hope you all get it. I've taken you through a trip of Jinn and the vibration of the world, what you are seeing. So come out of everything you've heard about this whole Jinn, and see the Jinn as nothingness, like coming to nothingness. And that's where you realize that these things are all set. Because trust me, the divine masculine is in the fact that we are the people of the earth. The divine masculine also means the native people of the earth. Realizing your ancestral frequency, that you see your nativeness to here, that as you keep this place in the high vibration, just as you came to see it, you leave it as just as you came to see it. So that's it. You leave this plane just as how you came to see it. And come to know that the more you are engaging in many things, you should check if it's also affecting nature and know how to go about it. That's why I plant. That's why we are planting. That's why we are sprouting. Because here is the case, you are using foam, so you should be planting. And that is how the earth will alchemize anything that is meant to destroy you out of the foam. Yes. That is a give back. Like you care, because all these phones that you are using, nature, that's the reality. Nature is having an impact, and they even write it on the phone. It's even on the phone. When you buy the phone and you see they write it inside it that these things have they are components that are hazardous, and you have bought it. It's a contract. You have taken a contract. That is why they say accept, then you accept. Accept, then you accept. So the more we connect, the more we ground the more we become more productive, the more we live our own lives, because the more we are displaying a certain empathy. It's not pretense, it's not hypocrisy, no. But you have seen the origin, the source. That yes, all these things we are seeing, we are losing them. It shouldn't be like I lost my phone and lost myself, or I lost this and lost. But in the case where I'm not seeing plants or things grow and things are changing, it's so serious. That is what the mother is looking for. That's what the mother wants to see. Then it gets to a point where you've reached that consciousness where the gap between you and all this reality has become so huge. You that you tend to use these things 24/7, you were depending on them. Now you realize that now priorities have changed. And it looks like people want to hear from you, but it's like you are no more in that thing. Yeah, that's what we are talking about. So let's not lose this reality. Trust me. Let's not lose it. So this is how, and this is what it is now. 3 hours, 50 minutes and 9 seconds. I appreciate you all. There are more live streams there that you can watch them. They are all recorded in there. I appreciate you all, right? I've been on here, so I'll continue with more, right? Stay present. And if you want to connect with me, it's possible. Check my YouTube description, and you'll see my email there. And also, if you want to support me, it's also appreciated, because the project is on. Yes, I'm now sprouting the coconut seedlings. Yes, but right now the land, but it's fine, right? I said I've seized one, so I need to connect to 1 or 2 people, right, for them to really brief me on the sightings and the everything. Okay, And now I'm also a 92-year-old woman, right? So we are progressively going, and there will be a lot for you to see as we keep going. This grounding attempt hasn't been once. I've tried some, I said in Togo, but I had to slow down a little bit. So it's still on and going. So I'm actually also connecting with people who are selling these coconuts, and I'm getting the coconuts from them to create my own seedlings too, because I'm more keen on the coconut. Coconut is what I'm keen on, because coconut is the plant that really created a lot of healing frequencies. Okay, so I think that plant is very powerful and is so natural. I mean the green, the ones that grows are naturally at the beach side, right? It's so organic and powerful, and it's good with a lot because of the sea, the salt frequency in the sea, right? The coconut root absorbs that salt, and it alchemizes. The mother alchemizes it, so it's very powerful. And then also, even if you plant it at a place that is not a beach, because there are also salt frequency in the earth. Yeah, there are salt frequency in the earth. The coconut absorbs them. That is why for coconuts, whether the place has weeds or not, it grows just like that. And the taller it grows, the more it gets more grounded to get more salt, right? As a certain electrolyte, charge, alkaline. And when you can even live only on coconut. Yes, you can live only on coconut. Trust me, you can live on coconut. You can reverse a lot, do a lot with coconut, right? And it's powerful. So 250 coconuts is to also encourage you into that, right? And 2025, I told you, the age of a lot of awakening, things are exposing, and you see it for yourself, right? But my 40 years compensation plan, I need it. Today, I've become many things to you, all in explaining jinns to you, right? I became a pastor for a short time. I borrowed my I opened my passport portal and I played a script for you, all to get something. All in making you come to a certain awareness. And I've done well. I've delivered. I appreciate you all for this time, and we will continue with more live stream. So if you want to connect with me, it's there. The healing has happened, okay? So keep on, live the life, enjoy. The healing has come. You thought I was joking, right? You want to go and confirm? Well, all right, no problem. It has come, so keep on, right? You'll be joining my live streams, and we will continue. I send you life, life force energy. I send you healing. Whatever you are going through, anxiety, breakup, whatever, you are healed, right? You are getting better and setting your priorities right. You will continue.